in Monday. Missing one.
Hi, Basil sir. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Vamshi sir, good morning.
Very good morning, sir.
Sir, in a minute we'll start, sir.
Sure, sir.
Good morning, everyone. I welcome you all on behalf of the Oxford College of Business Management to the orientation on career prospects. TOCBM's phenomenal growth translates the linkage between the industry and academia, research focus, and prominent teaching fraternity into its consistent academic quality. We focus on three core principles: education, research, and social participation, and we incorporate all the three in our commitment with students and stakeholders. Keeping this in mind, we have planned several sessions of orientation where experts from various fields will interact with our new batch of MBA and MCOM students. And now I feel honored to welcome our principal, Dr. Nikita Alur, to today's session. Ma'am has been a ceaseless source of inspiration to all of us. We welcome you, ma'am. Talking about a resource person, Mr. Sriram Vamsi is a chartered accountant and cost accountant. He has completed his MBA from FMS Delhi, which is India's top 10 MBA colleges. Post his MBA, he joined Chartered Accountant Bank in the International Graduate Program and was with Chartered Accountant for 3 years. Post Standard Chartered Bank, Mr. Sriram Vamsi worked in corporate and investment banking division for the Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation for 8 years. His last assignment in banking was with IDFC Bank, where he set up the large corporate operations for IDFC Bank in Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and Telangana states. Sir currently has co-founded ProEdge, which is learning and career service startup. Sriram Vamsi sir carries extensive experience in strategy, fundraise and investment banking, client relationship management, and business development. Sir is married to Tejdeep Kaur, who is the CEO and Managing Director at ProEdge. We welcome you, sir. I hand over the session to you. Sir, you are on mute, sir.
Yeah. Hi. Yes.
Yes,
Hi.
yes.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. To all the participants, good morning. Can I get good morning? So the best way for us to, considering that there are almost 90 plus students on the call, can we have a kind of a methodology with which we kind of interact on this platform? So what we will do is, when I say, first of all, I want all of you to open your chat boxes, and if you can, write hi Vamsi or hi sir or whatever in the chat box. Each one of you, can you do it? Because it will allow me to see how many of you are active and how many of you are away from your devices. You understand my English, right? Yeah. Hi Lavanya, Suma, Harsha, Yashashwini, Viresh, Bhovana. Very good. Hi Anusha. Hi Mahesh. Hi Mohammad Rafi, Sushma, Sheshadri. Hi Tripti. Hi. Very good. Keep it going, guys. Let's do this, because I'll be asking you a lot of questions. So I need you guys to basically respond well. It makes my life easier. Come on. Come on. Very good. Very good. One more minute and then we will start. Very good. And the next thing we need to do, obviously, once we are familiarized with chat and we understand that we have to interact this way, the second form of interaction which I want you to kind of use is if you can raise your hands on Zoom, right? Raise your hands, all of you. Raise your hands. Yes. Let's see how many of you are active. This gives a count as well. So you better keep it raising. Don't basically down your hands. Come on. So I have 34 people, 35, 40 people right now active. What about others? What about other 50? Yeah. So I can see, right? 51 right now. So I need another 30 of my friends to kind of raise their hands. 53, 54. Come on, raise your hands, guys. All of you who have not done it, raise your hands, because this is how we interact, right? All of you are in post-graduation. All of you are smart. Will be looking forward to a wonderful 2 years. And then probably after that, many more years of successful career. Okay. So I have only 4 slides to present today, right? I don't have too many slides because I don't like speaking too much. So what I will do is I just have, see this 4 slides, right? Of that, one is picture, and then there are some things I show you in one slide, which is slightly intense, and then we basically move to a very interesting thing. So today we will build our CV over here, right? I do this session with MBA and MCOM students specifically because I believe that you need to know where you stand before you plan ahead for next 2 years, right? So we are ProEdge. So I'm the owner of ProEdge, and I'm a chartered accountant and cost accountant, as Madam rightly said. I also did my MBA, right? So I did my MBA from a place called FMS Delhi. How many of you are aware of CAT exam? CAT exam. CAT, you know CAT? Yeah, right. A lot of you would be aware of it, right? It's one of the toughest exams. It gives you entry into the top colleges, common aptitude test. So in that, to get into my college today, FMS Delhi, you would require a percentile of 99.5, right? And the starting salary for people who pass out from FMS is almost 20 lakhs. So I did my MBA from that place in 2006. And then I went to Standard Chartered Bank. Madam told you that. I also worked with HSBC Bank, and I worked with Indian Bank, IDFC Bank, in corporate investment banking, various places. Finally, I have basically started my own company in 2017, and this is the 5th year of having run this company. And over the last 5 years, we interacted with lakhs of students, students like you, smart people. And it's been a very, very wonderful experience, right? So with this, I want to kind of kickstart our thought process. Now, all of you have taken MBA and MCOM. What is the reason for doing that? Use your chat boxes to tell me. Why have you taken MBA and MCOM? Why have you taken MBA and MCOM? Come on, use your chat box to give me the answer. You can direct message me. Need not message everyone. If you feel a bit shy, you can directly message me. Come on. I want answers from few people at least before I start off. Why have you joined MBA or MCOM? Right? Deepika Reddy says, very, very good answer. She says, to gain knowledge. Bhavani Siddhappa says, higher education. I didn't get you, Bhavani. What do you mean by higher education? If you can explain a bit more, that will be great. What about others? Very good. Nice answers. Come on, guys. Each one of you, to enhance my career in banking, in future to start my business in higher education. Hi, Ravi Shankar. Come on. Career growth. Okay, very good. Very good. Very good. PhD. Very good. Bhavani, PhD. So she wants to eventually do PhD. And do what, Bhavani? With PhD, do what? Explore opportunity. Rahish Kumar. Starting a business, Madhavi. She says, by doing MBA, you are able to start a business. Okay. Okay. Okay, I like accounting. That's why, sir. MCOM, that means, right? Sandhya, my future security. Good career to future for starting own business, start my own business. I need master ideas. That's why MCOM, to get good education, become good lecturers. So very good, Sushma. Build skills and techniques to join MBA. Very good. Get a good job. Very good. More salary expectation. Very good. To have very good career, Bhuvana, to gain knowledge, to know about business ideas. So yeah, so largely people basically join MBA for various reasons. But, you know, I kind of, when I did my MBA from FMS Delhi and I went to my first week in that college, our seniors, obviously ragging is not allowed, but they had found a different way of ragging. You know what they did? They basically said, okay, let's basically do one thing, study some 15, 16 books, and you have to present them. How do you present them? In the form of a skit, a play, right? And then we had to go through all 17 books, 16 books. We spent practically 2 months. I spent practically 2 months reading all those 17 books and carried all the way from Vizag to New Delhi. I'm from Vizag, so to New Delhi, where I did my MBA. And we were like tens, you know, we were like thinking, you know, 17 books, they said in the mail, very, very important for your future career. This is what define, these books define, you will get best idea, this, that, and all, you know. I was like, wow. So I am now into this, right? So I've gone into one of the best colleges for MBA. I'm a chartered accountant, and all these books will enrich my knowledge, and I'll gain knowledge. I will gain, some people are saying PhDs, this, that, and all. Went on to college campus. First week, they basically started making fun of us. They started laughing. You know, they asked the same question which I asked. Why did you do MBA? Said to gain premium qualification, to basically gain more knowledge, to get business ideas. Like some people were saying, all these things were said then also. This was around 20 years back. And they all laughed. And these guys are people who were placing us. So in FMS Delhi, what happens is, seniors place juniors, juniors place seniors. That means juniors help seniors in their final placements, and seniors help us in our summer internships, right? So these guys were handling companies, hundreds of companies, right? So when when we asked, why are you laughing? And I said, boss, if you are starting a journey, very important to have clear objective of that journey. You agree with me, guys? Any destination, any journey we take, anything we do, you need to know clearly why you are doing it. Yes or no? We need to define the objectives. Yes or no? If whoever agrees with me, raise your hands. Whoever agrees with me, raise your hands. All of you are spending 2 years of your time in this college, right? Next 2 years you'll be spending in this college. You need to get your objectives right. Agree with me? Agree with me? Right? 19, 20 people agree with me. Come on, guys. More people have to basically agree with me. I have told you my story, right? This is a true story. Come on, raise your hands, all of you. I have 35 people right now raising. Come on, all of you, raise your hands. Come on. Yes, right. So then it's very important for us today, without basically doing a lot of nonsense here and there, to define what is our objective. Yes or no? What is the objective of we pursuing MCOM or MBA? Let me tell you this, guys. The objective of education in this country, whether good or bad, leave that aside. I am no one to judge, but I am telling you my personal experience, how students are looking at it, how companies are looking at it, how colleges are looking at it. Our objective of doing MCOM and MBA over here is basically to land a good job, whether it is a lecturer, whether it is with a bank, whether it's with anybody. But our objective is to land a good job. So our entire objective of this higher education, yes, you will gain knowledge as we go along. Yes, you will make good friends. Yes, when you're interacting with those friends, you get new ideas. One day you might start business also. But our immediate goal of our 2 years of exercise essentially is to land a job, a good job. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? How many of you agree with me? Raise your hands. That is our objective. So next 2 years, each one of you should be spending your time in that direction. Agree with me? Agree with me? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. Agree with me? All of you? Right. Now you might say, I want to join a business. No, even I wanted to do a business better, but I didn't have capital with me immediately available. I come from middle class. So I had to work for 10 years, save, and then start my business. Right. So objective of us joining MBA or MCOM is to land a good job. There's nothing wrong in having that objective. Is it right or not? Yes or no? Everybody agrees with me? Anybody disagrees with me? Let me just open it up for a small debate. Anybody disagrees with me? You can raise it. No problem in saying, sir, I don't agree with you. We can have a debate and maybe we will have a nice conversation. Anybody disagrees with me? Who doesn't agree with me? Come on. You can put it in chat. Why don't you agree with me? Right? Okay. So, okay. Very good. So everybody agrees with me, right? So, yeah. So, and there's nothing wrong, guys. See, we all come from middle class. Education is our way out of wherever we are into a higher level. And for us, if you get educated, get good degrees from colleges like Oxford, and get good jobs, then that's the stepping stone for your career. Higher money, good knowledge, respect, responsibility, and maybe in future your own business. Yes. Now, if you have defined that everyone is working towards a job, what is most important for you to land a job? If I am coming to you, let's basically do this way. Let me open a what you call MS Word. Okay, let's basically do this. So if all of us agree that we all are working towards getting a better career out of this MBA or MCOM, now let's basically understand. Now, if I am coming to you at the end of 2 years, 2 years from now, I am coming to you guys, all of you, I'm coming, and I'm basically going to ask you for a job. So you are the employer, I am the employee. So assume I am an MBA who is passing out in year 2024, right? Somewhere around Jan 2024, something like that. You are basically going to complete your MBA. Now, if you are completing your MBA and I am coming to you for a job and you are employer, right? What are the things you will look for in me? What is the most important thing I should know? I should know before I go and do a job, apply for a job. Come on. What should I know? Come on. What do you look in me? Come on, use the chat. If I am coming to you for employment, what do you want in me? What do you want in me? Knowledge about designation. Very good. Knowledge about job. Knowledge about job role, right? This is what one person has said. Very good. Skills. Very good. Communication. Very good. What else? Smartness and skills. Smartness is not possible to judge in 15 minutes. Company knowledge. Very good. Company knowledge. Very good. Knowledge about company. Very good. Talent, no, I don't know. Be more specific. Discipline, performance. Performance is very good. Technical know-how, very good. Technical know-how, very good. Technical skills, that is very good. Interest you have gone for. I come to you for interview, right? So obviously interest is there, or else why would I come? right? So net, you need the person to know about the job role / company, right? Good knowledge. Then you need strong skills, right? You need technical skills. So under this, you can basically say technical skills, right? And you need communication skills. This also you can basically say communication skills, right? Communication skills, good knowledge of English, that's a communication, posture, confidence. Then yes, somebody said body language. Under this, body language is also very important. That's also a skill. How do you present positive body language, right? What else do you need? What else do you need? Knowledge about job role and company. What else do you need? You need skills. Yes. In this technical communication, body language, how to handle every situation. See, understand, interviews for 30 minutes, guys. All these things are very, very difficult. Confident, body language / confidence. Let me put it here. Anything else? Come on. Anything else? Communication is covered, Suma. Commitment, again, very difficult to find out commitment, guys. I am a fresher, just out of college, and I'm coming for an interview. How will you test commitment? What question will you ask to test my commitment? Very difficult, right? Yes. Stress management, time management, again, very, very difficult, Naveen, to find out in an interview. We are now right now stuck at interview. You need a job, right? Before you get into time management, stress management. Come on. What do you want? Being comfortable with opposite position. No, guys, come on. One more important thing. You're missing the most important thing. Missing the most important thing. How can I improve it? No, you have to think, Seshadri, you are interviewing me. You are checking things in me. So what is it that you want in me? New ideas about the company, not possible. I am a 15, 20,000, 25,000 rupee job person. What ideas will I give to a person like you? You are earning crores. Educational qualification, very good. Educational qualification, very good. Educational qualification, come on. What else will you look at? Educational qualification, handling, no. Come on, guys, come on. You're getting some of them right. Come on, know about strengths and weaknesses? No, Bhumna, not now. That will come under communication, body language, knowing yourself. That's a different thing. Positivity, no. Most important thing, guys. Most important thing. If I am basically coming to you for interview, what will you test me on? If I basically come dressed well, will you give me a job? If I speak well, will you give me a job? What do you want? What do you want? No, customer comes later. You said knowledge about job role and company. What is more important than that? What is more important than that? No. Come on, guys. Last 1 minute, else I will give the answer. Information about job role and company. Yes, you have already said that. Come on. Anybody wants to open and talk? That's also is okay. Self-introduction. No, these are all not so important. What is the most important? Shall I tell you guys how many of you want to know what have you missed? How many of you?
Sir, how you present yourself to the interview?
That is what has been written. Many people have written it. Skills have already mentioned. See, it's not wrong what you're saying, but that's already there. Knowledge about role in company, technical skills, body language, confidence, communication, how do you present, everything comes in that, right? Education qualification, not that. Come on, guys, think. You want to test my knowledge, right? I have done MBA, right? You want to test my knowledge. What do you want to know about? How will you test me? By asking about what? By asking about what? Shall I tell you? Raise your hands. Whoever wants to know, raise your hands. Let me see. If 55, 60 people raise their hands, I will tell the answer. Or else we'll move forward. Come on. Let's see. How many of you are interested in knowing? How many of you are serious? Serious. 35. Very good. Very good. Come on. Come on. How many inquisitive people are there? Let's see. 46, 47, 48. A lot of people are not interested. Huh? Oh, 50. We crossed 50. Come on. Let's go to 60. Come on, guys. How many of you want to know? How many of you want to know? Very good. Okay. Now I got the numbers. I'll tell you. I got the number. Most important thing, guys, is there are two things, in fact. Right? A company is in an industry and you need to know about that industry. Yes or no? Agree with me or not? Agree with me or not? First, I need to know whether knowledge is there or not. If I don't know what, see, I can come across as one of the most smartest kids, but if I don't have, right, knowledge about industry, and then what else do I need? I also, most importantly, I need, for example, I give this example quite a bit. Huh? Let's see if you found it funny, raise your hand. Find it funny. I go to a bank manager for a job in a bank, right? In a job in a bank. So I'm like, I've completed MBA from Oxford. And I said, sir, I have fantastic skills. The bank manager asked me, what skills do you have? I tell him, I know how to make dum biryani. I make the best dum biryani in Bangalore. How will bank manager react? How will bank manager react? Best dum biryani, sir. Nobody can beat me in that. What will bank manager say? Come on, guys. Anybody? How many of you found this funny? Raise your hands. Raise your hands, because I can't basically see funny. Right? See, that's what I'm saying, right? A lot of people found it funny, right? So why? Why do you think it is funny? Why do you think it is funny? I have skills. You only said no skills. Yes or no? But are my skills matching the job? Are my skills matching the job? Yes or no? No, right? So it is very important for you. It is very important before you develop skills, before you develop communication, before you develop technical skills, before you know about job role in company, you need to know about industry, no? Yes or no? Agree with me or not? Raise your hands. Agree with me or not? Agree with me or not? Without knowing where we are going, if somebody says, Shruti K. Reddy, tomorrow you will skill yourself. What will Shruti think? You'll think, hey, what skill do you want me to do, yaar? Right? Yes or no? She will say, what skill? Or Madhavi says, what skill, sir? Please be more specific. If you are asking me to waste time, let me waste it in a proper manner. Right? Yes or no? So that is the most important question we need to answer. And that takes me to the second part of my presentation. This thing, how to skill the process. So this is what I want to introduce. This is the only heavy slide. After that, everything is simple. Right? Okay, now let's go to this, right? See how to skill. First of all, you need to know which industry you're targeting. Agree with me, guys? Yes or no? Raise your hands, as we say. If you agree, raise your hands. If you don't agree, don't raise your hands. Whoever doesn't agree with me will not raise their hands. Whoever is my friends and who agree with me, who thinks that I am talking sense, will raise their hands. Let's see. There are only 30 friends of mine who agree with me. Others are not agreeing, right? Anyways. Right, so I basically want you to do that, right? I want you to be busy, guys. If you're busy, then you will listen intently. So first we need to know which industry. Then we need to know what segment in that industry should I target. Agree with me, guys? So once an industry can be huge. In that we will not work in the entire industry. No, small segment will work in, right? And then we need to know what are our target companies. And then we need to know what roles are we targeting. And then comes skilling. Is the process right, guys? Do you agree with me? Is this process right? Is this process right? Agree with me, guys? This is the process of skilling. This is the process in which I will introduce you to the first 3-4 things, and I'll also give you direction about the last one. Right? Come on, 7-9 people have agreed with me. What about others? Other friends don't agree with me? Yeah, you have to raise. I'm very big on interaction, right? I need you to interact with me, or else I feel bored, right? Or else you're like, okay, why should I do this session? Right? So now let's basically see one by one. So what are your industries? If you're doing an MBA, you can obviously look at many industries, not just banking, financial services, but many industries. So, but broadly in Bangalore, apart from IT, the one more area where you find a lot of jobs is banking, financial services, and insurance, financial planning and analysis. You can also go into startups, you can go into sales. A lot of things are there, but broadly, this is the segment: banking, financial industry, financial services and insurance, financial planning and analysis, startups. You can go into marketing, host of things. Then under that, you need to understand, if you are taking BFSI and FP&A, what are the segments? So you can get into banking, you can get into fintech, you can get into stock markets, broking, insurance, accounts, financial planning, host of things, right? And then you basically go to the target company. So what are the typical companies under this segment? I've taken 2 examples. Like this, you have to do analysis for your chosen area. I have given this example because most of you will take MBA finance. A lot of you are doing MCOM. For you, it makes sense. Banking, financial services and insurance, BFSI. financial planning and analysis, FP&A. These are the two broad categories which you can target if you are in finance. If you are in marketing, whole range of targets. Basically, you can go into sales, marketing, branding across multitudes of companies. You can go into startups, under sales, under branding, under digital marketing, under what you call inside sales. A host of companies, research, business analysts, a lot of things are there. But there you have to draw this thing. This is the process of skilling. I am explaining for 2 industries. You have to do it for many more. Under the target companies, you will have Kotak, IDFC, Bajaj, Sher Khan, Motilal Oswal, like host of industries. You Google, you basically give these names, banking, wealth management, stockbroking, and say what are the companies, and you have a host of companies. From there, you get target companies. From there, you get your target roles. What are the roles? You can become an RM, dealer, digital manager, digital RM, analyst, accountant, tax executive, advisor, credit officer, analyst, auditor, hosts of roles are there. So it's not just basically I'll get into banking. Where in banking? There are 5 different types of banks, right? You have small finance banks, you have payment banks, you have infrastructure banks, you have scheduled commercial banks, you have investment banks, right? You have private equity funds, NBFCs, hosts of varieties of banks are there. Where do you want to go? And under each of these banks, where do you want to taste water? Under each of these banks, where do you want to basically go and work in? There are roles. And on the basis of the roles, you are basically looking to develop 4 broad category of skills. What are those? Communication skills, industry skills, technical skills, role specific skills. Am I making sense, guys? Am I making sense? You basically look at industry, then you get segment, then you go to target companies, then you go to roles, and finally, depending upon what roles you choose the skills. Is this making sense, guys? Is this making? So industry skills. If I am going into banking industry, what are the type of certification courses I need to do? If I'm, for example, I'm a sales guy, do I need to be very, very strong in Excel? Not necessary. But if I am an MIS person working on information, I'm an analyst, should I be very strong in Excel? Yes, I should be. Yes or no? Depending upon roles, the skills change. If I am an auditor, I might not have the best communication skills, but if I have got good role specific skills, that is, I have got good understanding of auditing, I know all the auditing standards, I am doing well. If I'm a tax executive, I might not have the best technical skills, but if I know how the tax is calculated, if I know how the different industries, what are the different tax brackets which apply, and for different individuals and our business organization, how the tax is calculated, then I am good. And there I need to be strong in communication also, because a lot of knowledge I have, I need to communicate. Yes or no? Making sense, guys? Making sense? Depending upon industry, depending upon segment, and depending upon role, your skilling changes. If you're going into startup, the skills are different. If you're going into marketing, the skills are different. If you're going into operations, the skills are different. Do you get this, guys? Do you get this? Raise your hands if you agree with me. Raise your hands, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? So I will leave this presentation with sir. Probably you can basically take this and basically start preparing on this basis. But the first thing you need to do today after this session is not wait for 2 years to get over. Your game starts today. And for that, what you need to do is you need to do this analysis. Now, if anybody is interested in banking, financial services, insurance, or financial planning and analysis, then you can follow whatever I've showed you. But if you are not interested in this, and if you want to take some other path, then you have to do that industry, segment, target company, role, and skill analysis. Am I getting right? Are we enjoying the session? Everybody liking the session? Raise your hands. So whoever doesn't raise, that means he's not enjoying. So I will finish it fast. If somebody enjoys, then I will probably do it for another 10-15 minutes, right? Or else I'll say, okay, thank you. So I have 34 people, 37, 38, 40 people, 45, 50 people who are saying they're enjoying. A lot of people are not enjoying. They're saying, yo, where have I got stuck, right? Are you feeling that ways, right? Are you feeling that ways? Hopefully not. Let me then do a very interesting thing with you, right? Very interesting thing. So next. So to know, now that we know what is the skill process, the next step we have to undertake essentially is to see where we are and what we need to build. Is it right? Where we are and what we need to build. Agree with me, guys? So for that, let me do a small exercise. I do it with all MBA and MCOM students because it's very important for you to know what the industry wants and what you have as of now. And these 2 years you will use to bridge that gap. Make sense, guys, all of you? Make sense? Make sense? Shall we build your CV? Shall we build your CV for first time? First time, can we do this exercise? Come on, a raise of hands again. Come on. I need validation, boys and girls. You need to be on your buzzers and you need to be constantly saying, yes, we want, sir. If you don't want, I'll skip. If I don't get more than 65 people raising their hands, I'll skip this. So let's see how many of you badly want it. Come on, raise your hands on Zoom. If you do not chat on Zoom, I can count on Zoom. When you raise your hands, I can count. Come on, raise. 37, 37, 40. Come on, guys. 41, 42. Come on, 23 more. Support your friends who want to know about this. Right? Raise your hands on Zoom. Come on, 47, 48, 50. Come on, guys. I need you to be attentive. Come on. Right? 55. Okay. Others are not interested. Am I wasting your time? Okay. Let me know. Now, considering that almost 60, 65 people have raised because there are a lot of messages also I saw. Now, let me basically build a CV for you. Can I do that, guys? So how does it work, right? It's very simple. Very simple. I take this. I open a new thing. But in your case, guys, most of you will be building a one-page CV. Your CV should not exceed 1 page. Is it clear, guys? Your CV should not exceed 1 page. So let's see how a one-page CV looks like. So you start off basically by giving your name. So typically what happens, your name, like I will write my name, right? Let me basically come to this, right? I'll write, my name is Sriram Vamsi, right? Sriram Vamsi. I increase the font of this, right? And this is like I did 28. And then I basically, under this, I basically give my my mobile number, right? Then I give my email ID, right? And if there is anything else, also give my LinkedIn profile, right? LinkedIn profile, right? If you have something interesting over there to show, this is how you would basically, and under this, and you will also under this, basically under this, you will also give your address, right? Address. This is on the, this is how the initial thing looks like, right? And now we basically come to the first thing you need to write. A lot of people write a couple of lines on your objective, right? Your objective, you can write a couple of lines, right? Line one, I will basically put it as line 1, line 2, right? Then you give one space and then you write what? Educational qualification. Here you will mention about your degree. Data? Hello, somebody is talking. Can you mute yourself? Madhavi, mute yourself, beta. Thank you. Right? You will basically write your degree qualification, degree, and max you will mention your 12th standard. If you have basically, anybody has anything else, guys, apart from this, somebody who has completed CA Inter, CS Inter, some diploma course, anybody has? If there are more than 20 people, I'll add a line over here. Anybody else is there? Anybody else is there like that? Anybody else? No one, right? So we have these 2 lines. Everybody agrees? Till here, everybody agrees? Yes or no? Yes or no? Will you agree with me, guys? Yes? Yeah, this is how it's going to be, right? Now education qualification over. Then what do we write? The next thing we write is, what do we write? What do we mention? Right? Here, you will talk about work experience. What will we write? Work experience, right? Here we write about work experience. So anybody has any work experience here? Anybody who has worked in projects, internships, any job before you joined the MBA? Anybody? Raise your hands. Mohammad Azam has it. I need at least 15 people to put a line. Seven people, no, only six people out of 100 have some form of experience. So we can't put it. So our work experience is dash, right? So we can't consider this, right? So I'll put it down. So I'll basically, let me put it over here. Next, what you basically put? You basically put your skills. So what do you put in skills? You basically, what skills do you will show here? You will talk about any course you have done, guys. Any certification courses? Any certification courses? Let me just unmute. Anybody has any certification course? Tally, Excel, anything like that?
Yes, sir.
How many of you have it? More than 10, I will put it over here, or else majority of class don't have it. So we will not put it. We are doing, whoever is doing also, you can put. How many? Okay. C++, anything, Tally, anything is fine. One. So a lot of people have it. So we can put certification 1. Right? Okay. Anybody has more than one certification? Anybody has more than one certification? Raise your hands if you have more than one certification. How many of you have more than one certification? 4 people, right? So around 15 people have one certification, around 5 people have 4. So we will leave it at this, right? Okay. Now we basically come to achievements. Anybody has come first in college, first in class at 12th, 10th or degree level? 3 people. Very good. 4 people. Okay. Anybody who has scored above 90 in any paper? Above 90, raise your hands.
Yes, sir.
Above 90. Yeah. Okay. So in subjects also, if you get more than 90 or you are in top 10 in the class, something like that. Okay. Good. So we will put academic achievement 1. Okay. Anything else? How many of you have more than one academic achievements? Anybody else has more than one achievement? Anybody has passed a CA foundation exam, or anybody has got any certificate from someone, some scholarships, anything like that? Anybody? So we have one achievement. Let's basically go. So one person has it, but unfortunately you can add one more line. Then you have extra. Right? You have extra curricular, right? Extracurricular. So how many of you have basically got, any certificates in sports, competitions, debates, paper writing? How many of you have it? Okay, very good. Extracurricular EC1. Okay, how many of you are more than one? Come on, let me down the thing. How many of you are more than one? How many of you are more than one? Okay, it has to be 15, right? How many of you are more than one? Okay, so there are 2 extracurriculars, right? Then lastly, then you come to skills. You can also basically put languages, by the way, right? You can put languages note, right? You have languages, right? In what you can read, write and speak, and some things where you can only read or write, you can give that, right? Yeah, that's what Dikshit Reddy. Very good. Extracurricular 1, extracurricular 2. Then after that, you basically come to hobbies. Here you mention in one line, only one line, all in one line, all the hobbies. Okay. Now guys, see this. See, we filled this, right? We filled this, right? Now see this, guys. This is, if I zoom out, if I zoom out, right? I fit it into one page. How much is this? How much is this, guys? 3/4 page, yes or no? 3/4 page, yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. But we need one page, right? Do we have one page right now? Do we have one page right now? Do we have one page? Most of you don't. Okay. Do you think this is a problem? How many of you think this is a problem? Raise your hands. Come on. First step towards success is acknowledging a problem. How many of you think you are in a problem? Come on. 5, 6, only 6. You don't think you are in problem, right? Because only you know that there is a gap. Like I need one full page CV and I have only 3/4, right? I need more things on this. That is the problem which I'm talking about. I'm not talking you are in trouble. I'm talking that your CV is not one page full. Isn't that a problem? Yes or no? So if you feel it is a problem, raise your hands, because then I will give you steps as to how to build it. If you tell me that it is your problem, then raise your hands and tell me that this is a problem. Yes, sir, we are in a problem. So we are going to do our MBA. Now this 2 years we will use. How to use, I will tell you what to do. Come on, raise your hands. I have only 25 people who are saying yes. What about others? Come on. Others. A lot of people don't look at things like this. We want a job. A job wants a CV, a resume. And a resume has to be one page full and it should be impactful. Yes or no? Unless and until you have a good resume, you will not get an interview. If you don't get an interview, all your knowledge which you got is waste. Yes or no? So 30 people have agreed. What about others? What about others? No personal details. That's it, Mohammed. Buddy, nobody is interested in where you are basically staying. Nobody is interested. They will get your Aadhaar card anyways. They are not interested whether you're married or not. They are not interested in your father, mother, brother, sister's names. They are not interested in all that. They don't even need full address. I put an address, but some people don't even need the address. They say that give me a mobile number, give me your email ID, and something interesting like a LinkedIn I need to look at, and then I want hardcore information on CV. I interview 100 people every day. So I don't have the time to basically go through your CV. I need to basically build that out. So if our objective in MBA, MCOM is to find a job, and for a good job, we need a good CV. The good CV would mean that you need to basically have solid things on your CV. Your CV should talk to the person saying that, guy, you have come to the right person. Sriram Vamsi is the best person to hire. Call him for the interview. That is how a person should feel. Yes or no? Am I saying right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Raise your hands. Raise your hands. This is nothing but career guidance, right? This will, if you clear the first step, biodata, CV, resume, whatever you call, that's the first step for you to be successful. And if you know what you have to do for next 2 years, then your career is set. Your career is set. So last 10 minutes. Last 10 minutes. So what will we do? What will we do? I want to show you some things, right? I want to show you some places, some things, right? Okay. Right? Okay. So let's build your current CV. I've done that. So the next question which comes in your mind into you is basically, what should we do? Right? What should we do over next 2 years? So what should we do? So I have laid out some things. If you want, you can take a photograph. These are the things which you should target over next 2 years. You need to do 2 or 3 projects. I'll tell you where to get your projects from. 2 to 3 projects. Aim for 70% or above in your marks. Percentage should be 70% or above. Even if you get 65 also is fine, but try to stay in that area. Try to get into your top 10 in your class in at least one subject. In one subject, at least you should be top 10. It can be any subject. You have in total, I think 24 subjects you'll be studying over next 4 semesters. One subject out of the 24, 1 or 2 subjects you need to be in top. Do one internship between your first and second year. And more importantly, 3 to 4 certifications, of which 2 to 3 should be functional, 1 technical, 1 behavioral. So this is my roadmap to you for next 2 years. So where will you get your projects from? I'll show you some sites where you can pick up these projects. How many of you know these? How many of you know this? Have you gone to this site, guys? Where will I get my internships? Internshala.com. Have you gone to this site? Have you gone to this site? Yes. Anybody has used it? Anybody has used it? 7 people have used it, right? Yes or no? Right? This is Internshala, right? I'm sorry, I'm in the main section of Internshala. Let me let me log out. Hey. If you go to Internshala, this is how the Internshala site is. Another one is, I don't know whether you've gone here, freelancer.com, right? Freelancer.com. This is one more site which you can look at, freelancer.com. Fantastic site, right? Lot of jobs are there, freelancer.com, right? Lot of like this, there are many sites. There is Upworks. There's one more site called Upworks, right? Upworks, right? This is also a good site, right? Upwork.com, right? The market world's work marketplace. Yes or no? So here, from here, all you need to do is on part-time basis, pick up how many? Pick up 2 to 3 projects. How many projects, guys? Can you repeat it with me? How many? Can you put it in the thing? Fiverr also.
2 to 3 projects.
Yeah, Fiverr also, Mohammed. 2 to 3 projects you need to put in. Now let's basically add 2 to 3 projects, right? 2 lines per project you will add. See this? Here, come here, skills under work experience. Right now you don't have anything. You can basically put project 1, right? The continuation of project 1, and then project 2. 2 lines, right? Like this. And then what I'm basically in the same place, you can also pick up your internships. There are internships available. The internships are available with guys like fresherworld.com. So many places are there, right? Fresherworld.com. Yeah. So then one internship, you typically write 3 lines per internship. 1, let's basically put, right? 1, 2, and 3, right? This is done. See how the CV is good looking now. Certification 1. So already most of you are doing certification 1. Add 2 more certifications. Certification 2, certification 3, right? And certification 4. Okay. Next, what you do? One more thing I missed out in this, which I would add right now, right? What do you need to do? One more thing which you need to basically do is participate in inter-college fest in 2 events, right? If you do that, your CV will have academic mein extracurricular 1, extracurricular 2. Then in BCom, you can get EC3 and EC4. You understand this, guys? You understand this now? Understand this now? Understand? Now your CV is 1 page full, yes or no? CV is 1 page full, yes or no? Yes or no? This is what my target for you is. I want you to take a picture of this if you can, screenshot, whatever you want. I'll just put it on this thing, right? This is very important, guys. More than somebody telling you, you should know this. Raise your hands if you agree with me, guys. All of you, raise your hands. Come on. I want all of you. So many people have stayed on till the end. If you believe that what I'm saying is making sense, see, because everybody tells you, do this, you should do this. I am showing you where you will get your details from. I'm planning things for you, because by doing that, you will get only 40 people agree with me. What about rest? You don't agree with me? You don't agree with me, guys? Come on, guys, right? Will you do this, guys? All of you, will you do this? 2 to 3 projects, get 65 to 70% marks. Try to be top 10 in your class, at least in 1 subject, 1 internship, 3 to 4 certifications, and participate in college fest. Where do you get your certifications? I will show you some sites where you can get your certifications from. What certifications are good? You can go to some of these sites. You basically NISM, National Institute of Stock Exchange Management, fantastic. Securities Markets, National Institute of Securities Markets, NISM. This is very good. Then you have basically NISM is one. Then you have IIBF, Indian Institute of Banking and Finance. This is very good. There are a lot of certifications in this. Yes, right. You can basically go here, right? And then you basically can go to III, Indian Institute of Insurance, Indian Institute of Insurance, right? There are a lot of good things over here. There are many websites in this. IC38, there is a certification called IC38. You can get it over here, right? Then there are a lot of on YouTube, on Udemy, on Coursera. There are a host of things. College will do advanced Excel program. College will do stock market on operations program. So a lot of things are planned for you, right? And apart from this, you should also basically work on, somebody was saying, time management, what you call certifications are there, sales and marketing certifications are there. You can get a lot of things are there, guys. You need not move out of your home. All your free time in a week, by giving 2 hours or 3 hours, you can get a lot of all these things covered. But I want all of you to basically do that. And if you do that, guys, I promise you, getting a job, good job, 30,000-40,000 rupee job is not a difficult thing. You can easily kind of ace this, right? So this is what I wanted to cover, guys. I hope you found this interesting. So how many of you are going to follow my plan? Come on, raise your hands. How many of you are going to follow my plan? Come on. How many of you are going to follow my plan? Sir, lovely idea. We will do this. I don't make any money, right? I'm just giving you what you should do. Yes or no? So I have 45 of my friends who are saying they'll follow my plan. Some 45 of my friends still don't agree with me, I believe, for some very money. I don't know why. Maybe I did not make the kind of impact which you're looking at. I will be coming and meeting you in person also, guys. I'll be talking to you in person. In fact, this session was supposed to be done in person, but unfortunately, because of whatever is happening around us, this had to be done online. With this, I basically want to end my session. I hope you found this session useful. Thank you, Mohammad Azad. If you follow my plans, 100% I might help you with a job opportunity as well. Don't worry about that. Anyways, I will be referring some jobs which I have to our college principal, Madam Nikita Madam. So my request to all of you is, I have tried to kind of tell you in a structured manner how you should utilize your 2 years. It was wonderful talking to you. Any questions you have, anything you have, please ask. Thank you, Madhavi. So kind of you. Nice comment. Thank you very much. May God bless you for saying good things. Any doubt, guys, you can unmute and ask. Don't worry whether the doubt is good or bad. I only want you to ask me. Thanks, Bhavani. Please ask me any questions, anything you have in your mind. If you want to ask about any certificate, course, anything, I'll be more than happy to answer. Please ask me. See, I am a triple qualified person, right? Thanks, Rinki. Thank you, Lavanya. I might not see you every day. So when I am there, I'm there for another 2-3 minutes. Ask whatever doubts you have. Thank you. Can you relating to finance? Madhavi, you should basically look at in finance. I will show you. You should look at in NISM. I will give you a couple of courses names. You should look at. This is NISM is a NSC. This is a government body. They do certifications. It is recognized by industry. In fact, people in the industry have to mandatorily go through certain certification exams. I'll show you some certifications. So in this, guys, in this, the 5A, this one you see, guys, you see this NISM Series 5A Mutual Fund Distributor Certification.
So I believe your screen is not visible.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No problem, sir.
Yeah. So you seeing this, right, guys? Now this is a certificate course, NISM certificate. Very, very interesting. Very, very important. So you should do this 5A certification, NISM. A lot of banks, lot of brokers, lot of stock market companies, they need this certificate in their employees. So if you have this certification, you get a job just like this. Right. And another one is this research analyst one you see here, research analyst certification, then basics of security market foundation certification. I will show you one more, which you can look at. There is eight. This one, equity derivative certification. This is also very, very important. Lot of market in this, right? In IABF, let me show you. Indian Institute of Banking and Finance, right? Let's basically go to this, right? Yeah. I hope this is the thing. I'm sorry. Yeah. In this, there are many interesting. So this one is a very interesting one. Diploma in International Banking and Finance, right? Then diploma in Commodity Bankers for Market. This is also very interesting one, right? Certificate in Trade Finance, AML. This is extremely important, guys. Extremely important and very, very important. This thing. Then there is something like IC38, Indian Institute of Insurance. IC38, right? That is a very, this is basically all the insurance agents need to undergo this certificate. If you're doing this, a lot of insurance companies will straight away pick you up with very high salaries. This is very important. Then any course on financial analyst, if you are financial analysis is very important. Advanced Excel is very important. Microsoft BI is important from technical point of view. So then PPT sessions, any PPT sessions, any certification on PPT PowerPoints is very important. So these are some of the certifications you all can do, guys. Did I answer your question, madam? Marketing, I can get back to you on marketing. Marketing is tailor-made. Typically, we do these sessions for marketing. You have various sales certificate courses, but they are not done as individual courses, but they are done specific to college. I'll speak to your college and we'll see if we can stitch together some marketing certification. Digital marketing, basics of digital marketing. In fact, I would urge you to do digital marketing certification, especially some Google and Facebook certifications are there. So I think those will be useful. But as far as general marketing is concerned, I'll speak to your college and see if we can arrange for something. Yeah. So I think with this, my time which has been given to me is over. So any further queries, I will anyways drop down to your college and interact with you guys one-on-one. Right? SAP course for finance, Madhavi, you need to do SAP FICO. There are 8 modules in SAP in finance, basically. In finance, there are 8 different modules. People who complete all 8 modules are like, they will basically get more than 2 crores of salary. Even if you complete 1 module in that or 2 modules in that, SAP FICO is the course. Try to complete 2 modules and you'll be assured of 5 to 6 lakh rupee job easily. Yeah, Karthik, any doubt? Unmute yourself and ask. Unmute yourself and ask. So anybody wants to do SAP FICO, please do it. No problem. Anybody want, which streams? Okay. Somebody basically said, just 1 minute. Just 1 minute, guys. I had one interesting question. Which streams is highly in demand? See, evergreen streams are marketing and finance. You'll always have lots and lots of what you call demand for that. The incoming streams which are very interesting are technology, especially if you are doing finance and have something on technology, fintech. That has got lots of potential. So in fact, even though you guys are from BCom, I would ask all of you to do basics of business analytics. There are a lot of basic business analytics courses. You should do that. You should have good idea as to what is business analytics, how do things work, because future is going to be technology. Even if you do your MBA, you need to have strong technology, at least a basic foundation of technology. So from that point of view, you all should basically start looking at some business analytics courses as well. So you have to spend a lot of time doing all these things which I told you, because all these things are straight jobs. You don't even need to wait. You will straight get jobs. You need not depend. Is Sigma course good? Sigma, right? You're talking about Mohammed Rafi. If you are interested in operations and if you want to go into BPO setups, which is very good, by the way. I have a lot of my relatives and my friends who have gone into this and they have made a lot of money. Yeah, Six Sigma is a very good. So if you can get some belt, green belt or something like that in that, Mohammed Rafi, it should be a very interesting course. As far as supply chain logistics is concerned, I am not expert at that. I can get back to you guys if you want. Should we pay for those certificate courses? Yes, nominal fees, like what the things I showed you on NISM, IIBF, they cost you only 1,500 or 1,700 for exam. Books you can buy or you can basically study online, Sandhya. So some of these courses, but if you go to SAP FICO, it will cost you around about 35,000-40,000. 15 to 35,000 is the cost depending upon where you go. But if you complete, then you are assured of a job. So some courses which are costly will cost you money, but they will also give you a job. Some courses which are cheap will give you a good shot at a job, but you might not basically. Is Great Learning? No, Great Learning is not for you, Harsha. Great Learning is for IT people. It's not for you. For us, I showed you the places, right? For MBAs and other things, I showed you various places, right? So I think you should understand a great learning is for working executives. People who are working, they get a lot of courses over there to upskill themselves. It's not for us, better. Did I get through? Is it Harsha? Is it Harsha? Yeah, it's Harsha. Harsha, did you get what I said? Yeah. So please be careful with these courses, because you get onto this platform, they'll brainwash you. So you need to be very careful where you are getting into. But I showed you, right? I hope you made notes. NISM is there, IIBF is there, III is there, SAP is there, Excel, I told you. All these are very important for all the MCOM students. Tally Prime, another interesting thing. Tally ARP is also very interesting, right? If you're knowing that, but it has limited applications. Instead of spending time on Tally, I would say go to SAP. But anyways, each to his own. Anything else, guys? Okay. Hopefully, this session was useful for you. May God bless you all. Thank you, madam. Thank you, Basil sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an interactive session. We are glad that you could take time out of your busy schedule to address our students. The session was designed to focus on skill and how to polish those skills specific to the area where the student wants to pitch in. As sir rightly said, each stream, be it HR, marketing, finance, operation, all of it need a different set of skills, and therefore students should plan accordingly. Also, the way our resource person helped and guided the students to build the CV was very interesting. The hands-on training on the same helped them realize the reality and plan their next 2 years in building a strong CV so that they can get, along with their PG degree, they would complete few of their certification courses, internships, and other accomplishments. Thank you so much, sir. The session was really very impressive. I thank our respected principal, Dr. Nikita Alur, for her support and for being the pillar of strength for all our endeavors. Thank you, ma'am. I thank the audience for being there with us throughout the session. I thank everyone. Have a good day.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir.
I request the students to stay back.
Sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Students, kindly stay back for your attendance.
Hello. Good morning. I just thought that I wanted to see ma'am newly joined. I have to add in the group. Yes. From English ma'am. Priya. Oh, okay. Can I get ma'am? One
Students kindly wait for 5 minutes. Attendance will be taken off. Don't log out, no?